Introduce yourself.
My name's Matt.
My name's Rob, and we're from the band Chimaira.
Alright, you guys are out supporting Resurrection. Label change, the drummer change, all that. Did it add or take away more pressure for the writing?
It definitely lessened the pressure. That's what the situation that we were trying to get to after the record before Resurrection, the self-titled. When the touring cycle was up for the self-titled, just things weren't where we wanted them to be in terms of where we were going and the mood of the band and everything. And we knew that there's two things we had to do, and that was to get off of Roadrunner and to get our original drummer, Andy Herrick, back in the fold. And after some kicking and screaming, we were able to get released, and simultaneously Animals was ready to come back, and everything worked out. And so it was a completely pressure-free writing environment for Resurrection. We were all stoked, happy. The family was back. Ferret signed us without even hearing a single demo, so we knew that they were ready to just put out whatever Chimaira was going to put out, and that was awesome motivation for us, and it was one of the funnest records we've made now.
Ferret's treating you good now? You've had a little bit of time now with them?
Real good. Yeah, real good. We couldn't be happier. They've been supporting the record, pushing the record. They like the band. They're actual fans of the band. So we couldn't be happier. It's like it's a whole new label. It's a whole new day. The record just pushed a lot more than the last one.
When you guys wrote, did you guys write like 20 songs? How do you guys do it?
We don't really do it that way.
No?
We heard some bands that do that, but I'm more geared towards the mindset of, if you have the time to write 20 songs, why not put all that time into writing 10 better songs or something like that, So we kind of just, how many are on the record? 10?
We've got 10 on the record.
10, we wrote 12. It was like that. And when we knew we had to have one or two B-sides, so we chose the best 10 from that, and then the other two we're just as proud of, and we just had to decide that those were the B-sides. For like Japanese releases and stuff, they need an extra tune, or if you need an extra tune for soundtracks or whatever, So, but yeah, we just put all our time into each song and baby it throughout the entire writing process. Little changes here and there until we're happy, or our deadline's up, and if we have 7 songs done then, or if we have 13 done, or whatever, that's what we go with.
How do you guys collaborate with what you guys write together and then bring it in and make it a song?
It's a combination of, sometimes one of us, Matt, myself, or Mark, will have ideas and put it down on, in our little studios at home or something, then bring it to the guys and we work on it from there. Or sometimes it's spontaneous in the jam space, where we're like, hey, check out this riff, and we just kind of build off it and go from there. Each song kind of has its own story of how it came together.
All right. 3 songs that best define what the album's about, represents it.
3 songs. I'd say 6, which is a song that kind of all of us wrote parts to. Mark, myself, and Rob all had equal writing share to that song. Rob had a lot. He had most of the instrumental part of that song. It's like half instrumental, half vocals. I think that song kind of defines Chimaira. That's why it's called 6. It's kind of the definition of all of us, with every single genre or influence of us in one song.
Resurrection, obviously the title track, that has a lot to say lyrically about our mind state at the time, our state of mind.
I say the flame because it kicks ass.
All right, we'll go with that. Flame because it kicks ass.
All right. Some highlights of 07. Looking back on it, just 08 now.
Highlights of 07.
Say the record coming out.
Yeah, the record. Ferret.
Did some good tours.
Ferret.
Inside Ferret. Cavs going to the finals. Other than that,
all right. You guys are out on tour with All That Remains, Divine Heresy, pretty much early in the tour. How long did you guys have to prepare for the tour?
This is actually the first tour in our careers that we did not rehearse for, and not that we're like, oh fuck it, we just who cares, anything like that. It was just that we'd gotten off of a long 5-week headlining tour right before Christmas, dumped the gear at the practice space, and then just kind of everybody just enjoyed their time, because right now we pretty much have 3 months straight. This tour is about 5 weeks. Then we go to Europe for another 4 to 5 weeks. Then straight to Australia for 10 days. So we're going to be about 3 months now, and we wanted to take as much time as we could to just kick it. So when it came time to set up the gear and start rehearsing again, we were kind of just like, fuck it, let's just try it, you know. And then so we got together yesterday for like an hour and just talked about the set, talked about transitions and endings, what we were gonna do. Honestly, by the end of the headlining tour, you know, I felt like we were a well-oiled machine, and that we could come back out and just pick up where we left off, you know. And unless that show went great, and I think it went okay.
Changing the set list every night?
Not necessarily. We used to do that more.
We used to.
But now we feel that the more consistency there is in the set, that that you know, the better we get, you know, at playing and stuff like that. When there's different variables, different songs in there and stuff like that, it's tougher to have everybody on the same page all the time, exactly what's going on. I mean, throughout the tour we get into it more and more, but yeah, we're gonna kind of stick to the same outline. We'll change a couple tunes here and there, but you know, we're gonna pretty much stick to the same stuff.
You guys were at NAMM this year. Talk a little bit about that.
I'm actually kind of burnt out on talking about it.
Oh, really?
No,
not at all. NAMM was awesome.
Yeah, it was a great time.
NAMM was great. It's to describe it to anyone that hasn't been, it's completely overwhelming. It's everything you've ever wanted to see within music or electronics or anything that have to do with music. Plus, being artists, you know, seeing all your friends everywhere you turn, seeing someone you tour with, or Tex, or just anyone. Besides that, it was just awesome because we got to sign for a lot of good endorsees, and we got to launch our signature guitars for the first time ever. Me and Rob and myself have our signature guitars that were launched at NAMM for sale. They're going to be in stores everywhere, so go buy them, please.
SamAsh.com.
Yeah.
The RA600, the MFA 600.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah.
So a lot of partying, a lot of fun. It was cool.
All right. You guys are off tomorrow for the Super Bowl. What are you guys doing? Just hanging out around here, or?
Driving to Cleveland, and dudes are going to do their thing. You know, everybody's doing something different. I'm going to a Super Bowl party, you know, and Matt's probably going to a different one, and you know, same with everybody.
08 for the band. What's coming up after this tour? You said you're going overseas.
A lot of touring, and then eventually writing.
Yeah, we'll probably tour throughout the summer.
Yeah.
And then just start working on a new record right up in the summer.
Info on the band, if fans want to get some info on the band, where do they go?
Chimaira.com, myspace.com/Chimaira. Those are the two main outlets. You know, you can definitely see a lot more too about the guitars at myspace.com/Rob Arnold. I also got a guitar instructional DVD coming out next month. Metal guitar with Rob Arnold, songwriting, riffing, soloing, everything like that. See more information like that. But yeah, the primary spot to see all the tour dates and everything is the MySpace or Chimaira.com.
It's your time to add anything, say anything?
Buy our guitars, and thanks for coming out.
Works for me.
All right, thanks for your time.